Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another video. It's your girl Mia and we are here today on my birthday! Shout out to me, Big Aquarius gang, okay? Can you see the Aquarius? Yeah. Big Aquarius game, January 28th. That's when a real queen was born, all right? So as y'all can see by the title, we are getting into old photos. I'm going to be reacting off of my old photos. Basically like a get to know me better, you know what I'm saying, in regards to going down memory lane. So that's what we are here today. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. I'm definitely a vibe all the time because why? I'm Aquarius, of course. And also please like this video. It helps me get further out into YouTube streets. It's my birthday, so thumbs up. That's my birthday gift from me, from you to me, is thumbs up this video, okay? I would appreciate it. And also comment, say happy birthday or hey girl, whatever like that. Just let me know you here, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, this picture right here is my mom and dad before I was born. Actually, I was in my mommy's belly. Or was I? Was in my belly? I think I was. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But it's my mom and my dad on their wedding day. I think they had their wedding in my grandma's living room. And so they were very young. My mom was 22. My dad was 26 or 25 at the time or whatever like that. So my dad said that was the love of his life. Now, I did also lose my mom when I was 1 year old. She was 23. She did pass away of cancer. So rest in paradise to my mother. But my dad, he was a strong young 26-year-old because a lot of men may not be able to be a single father, but my dad sure enough was. So shout out to that man, okay? That's my best friend. Oh, look at me. Wasn't that cute? With my little bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no every bit. Yeah, that was me, a little butterball. I had a round bald head for the longest. I think until about 1.5 or something like that. I don't know, but definitely was a bald baby, okay? That's my grandmother right there. That is my mom. I mean, my dad's mom. Shout out to both of my grandmothers. They are absolutely amazing women. I still have them in my life. So shout out to God for still allowing me to have my grandmothers in my life. But this grandma right here, she's a special one, okay? Her memory is like the best memory of all. She will tell me today what time I was born, what I looked like, when I was crying, what I was eating, what I had on, all that type of stuff. Like my grandmother, her memory is superb, okay? She is an amazing woman. She don't look her age at all. She takes really good care of herself. She's a Muslim, so she eats really good, okay? So shout out to my grandma. She's out here still driving on the streets from Akron, Ohio to Columbus, Ohio. So she a real one, but that's me and her. That's my girl. This picture right here, not my daddy looking like the pimp. Like a pimp. Me and my dad, okay? Like I said, I did lose my mother, but my dad, he was right there with me. I really love my little red dress. That was just real cute. So I think this was after somebody's funeral is what I was told. So, yeah. My dad was suited and booted, and I was looking real cute sitting on my daddy's lap. When I look cute, I was always that girl, okay? From the time I've been born. Look at me. Look at my hair. Look at my cute little purple dress. Okay, I do believe my grandmother made this dress. The grandmother that I just now saw in the picture. I do believe she made this dress. She made a couple of dresses for me, but I was 3. A big 3, okay? I don't even look like I was 3. I look like I could have been 5 years old, but I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures of myself. Shout out to me. Shout out to whoever got me dressed. It was my dad. He did my hair and everything. He did a little curl in the front. Too cute. It's so crazy though, like how, you know, life goes where, I don't know, do y'all remember like when you were 3 years old, if you know, like, do you remember that? I don't remember not a time when I was 3, okay? 4, 5, any of that. That's crazy. Look at how cute I was. This was at the Columbus Fair, Ohio Fair. My grandmother, she used to work for Borton's back in the day, and this was Elsie the cow. So I had taken a picture with Elsie the cow. That little outfit, I swear this picture right here looks so much like my daughter. My youngest daughter is crazy. Me and her is literally twins. So now when I look at this picture, I'm like, wow, we look just alike. This is one of my favorite pictures though. Like, because I was just looking at absolutely cute, but I couldn't wait to take a picture with Elsie the cow. Didn't I say it was my birthday today? Well, here goes a birthday picture when I was turning, I believe, don't give me the line. I look like I could have been turning 5, 6, something like that. And it looks like I had like a little evil grin, like, these are my presents. Don't touch. Don't touch my presents. This is mine. I was bad when I was a kid, though. I was bad. I mean, it was a time when I started being good or whatever like that, but I was bad probably because I just didn't have my mom. And, you know, my dad, he was living with his girlfriend and they really went and watching me like that. I was just, yeah. But as you can see, I was looking like I was bad, wasn't it? This is me and my dad, my best friend. I actually sent this picture to him today. I was like, bestie. And he ain't never replied back. But this is me and my dad. I honestly don't remember when this was. I know I had to be about 4, probably even 5 years old, because I still kind of look the same from the previous picture, but that's me and my dad. And I swear I look just like my youngest child, or my youngest child looks just like me in this picture. This is one of my little school pictures, y'all, from elementary school. This little outfit right here, I love this outfit. I remember this outfit to a T. It came with a matching dress that matches the vest. I cannot wait to wear that for picture day. My grandma, she did my hair. And my grandma always did my hair like this just about. And what's crazy is most of the time my kids have pigtails. And I think because I wore pigtails so much when I was a kid, that now I'm starting to do it with my own kids. But wasn't I just adorable? I had to have been... I believe I was in the 3rd grade in this photo. I don't know. But it definitely was elementary school, for sure. Baby, what? You can't tell me nothing with the hair, with the little curls, okay? And my little house on the prairie dress. That's what everybody be saying when they see these dresses. So this is a dress that my grandmother did make as well. So it seemed like most of the time when it was picture day, I would wear a dress that she made. So this is one of the dresses that she made. Like I said, people always say, oh, you got a little house on the prairie dress. But baby, did your grandma make you a dress? Yeah, this is custom. I wore custom dresses when I was a kid, okay? Who you know that's wearing custom? Yeah, that's why I said I'm that girl. I've been that girl, period. But not the little over the shoulder pose. Yes. So this here, I was in, I want to say the 4th grade. I do believe. If not, then definitely the 3rd grade. Or, I don't know. Lord, my memory is shot. It was elementary school, though. Just know that. Honey child, honey child, honey child. Can we get to the 6th grade middle school? Yeah. Okay, see, I remember back in the day when they had mushrooms. So I went in a mushroom, okay, and my aunt ended up cutting my hair into a mushroom or whatever like that. And this is what a mushroom that you push back looked like. Because I straight had that push back. I don't know what the heck I did with my hair. Like, I know for a fact I did it. My grandma definitely did not do my hair on picture day. But, yeah. What? What was I doing? I got the little curl right here. Now, I do remember this dress that I do have on. I like that dress as well. I remember my grandmother, she did buy my dress. So my grandmother who makes the dresses, she would more or less have me like Little House on the Prairie type of vibe. But then my grandmother, who is my mom's mom, she went out to the store and she bought a little more fashionable dresses and stuff like that for me for picture day. So yeah, I do remember this. It was like a dress that came a little bit above the knees and it had like little pleats a little bit in it or whatever like that. It was real cute, real spring type. This is me on Christmas. Yeah, my grandmother used to have the best Christmases for me. So I moved with my grandmother. I lived with my grandma for like a point of time. I think when I went to the 1st grade, I ended up moving with my dad. And I lived with my dad all the way from 1st grade to 4th grade. And so then the summer of me going into 5th grade is when I ended up moving with my grandmother. And let me tell y'all, I will never ever forget that day. That was literally the best day of my life. Because like I said, I was living with my dad. He lived with his girlfriend. I could not stand his girlfriend. She was really, really mean. She was just not, she was like an evil stepmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was really, really mean. And she also had a son who did some very bad things to me. And he was really mean and very disgusting. Okay, let's just say that. So as a young child, like I just could not wait. I just kept on saying like I want to live with my grandmother. And so I come from a saved family on my grandmother's side, my mom's side, and they are like saved. They know how to pray, all that type of stuff. And I remember being walked up to the altar and family members and just the church praying that God will allow me to live with my grandmother. And so I remember it was the last day of school or something like that. I was getting out of the fourth grade. And my dad, he was like, come take a ride with me. Because my dad wasn't really there that much because he was a young guy. You know, he was working hard, working construction. And of course, he wanted to go out and turn up in the clubs and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was always left with the evil stepmother and stuff. Well, she ain't even my mother, the evil step girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that day when he was like, come take a ride with me. And he was like, he looked over at me. He was like, so you want to live with your grandma? Baby, what? You already know this. Let me tell y'all, that was literally the best day of my life. Because when I was living with my dad, my grades was horrible because I was an unhappy child. And I feel like when kids' grades is like not good, I was always going to summer school because I was not about to pass. So I had to go to summer school just so I can go to the next grade that I should have been going to. So I was just an unhappy little girl. But when I moved with my grandmother, it literally changed. It was crazy. Like I started making honor roll, all that type of stuff. It was just a life-changing event, and I just really, till this day, thank God for blessing me to be able to live with my grandmother, because I feel like a girl needs a woman figure in their life, especially a positive woman figure in their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this was my Christmas, and like I said, my grandmother, she used to set out Christmas, lay it out. I don't know how she did it all by herself, but she used to do it, okay? She used to always do it up. I used to just have the best Christmases. That was like a time, so like my Christmases, I tried to instill, like, want to like bring those memories for my kids to have like those type of memories when it comes to Christmas and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to my grandma. She's the real MVP for sure. Moving on up to the 8th grade, I ended up playing basketball. I remember, because I'm a tall girl, I'm 6'3", so in middle school, I was still tall. And so I remember the basketball coach talking to my grandmother, my aunt and uncle, letting them know like, hey, we need Mia on the team. We need Mia and Courtney on the team. And Courtney is my cousin. Y'all seen her in previous vlogs or whatever. But so we never played basketball a lick a day in our life at all. We didn't even think about basketball until like he mentioned it. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll play basketball, fine. So it was our first year, 8th grade, ever playing basketball. Honey, let me tell y'all, your girl won the championship. Y'all see this? Y'all see this picture right here? Y'all see the shirt? Yeah, I won the championship. Now, not just me, but the team won the championship. But I became a star in the 8th grade because why? Y'all see this? I was on news. They interviewed me. I won't ever forget that interview. They was like, how does it feel to win the championship? I was like, it feels real good. It feels real, real good. I was like, kept it real short and sweet, but it was just so nice to be on Kids News is what it was called. Kids News used to come on Saturday mornings. And so they would go around like middle school, stuff like that. It was like Kids News, you know? And so they had our game on there. They had my interview on there. It was real dope. So that was the first time I ever became an actual star, was in the 8th grade. Yeah. Destined for greatness. This picture right here is me when it was our 8th grade banquet. I remember banquets. I used to love banquets. Like after the basketball season was up, we would have it like at this, was it at Ponderosa? I think it was Ponderosa back in the day. It was a buffet. And so we would have like this little room with the team and family and stuff like that. So this is my dad and my brother. Lord bless him. I don't know what his hair was doing, but his hair is definitely not like that today, okay? But yeah, they came out to support me at my basketball banquet. And what was my hair doing? Okay, y'all see, I no longer have the mushroom. I now have a bob. And the bob was straight bobbing, okay, for sure. This was my birthday. I really honestly can't recall when it was. I know for sure it was high school, just because of the pants that I have on. I think I was wearing Big Macs. I remember I wanted some Dickies, but my dad's mom that I saw, she got me some Big Macs instead. And I was really embarrassed about having Big Macs because I wanted Dickies. So I used to wear shirts to try to cover up the back where it said Big Mac. I'm like, this is so embarrassing. But they look just like Dickies. They just said Big Mac, okay? So this was my birthday. My grandmother, she used to always make me a cake on my birthday. And I do believe I hurt her feelings one time because I was like, Grandma, I don't want any more of your cakes, because her cakes was cool, but it was not like a a store-bought cake, you know what I'm saying? And when, as you're a kid or a teenager, whatever, you kind of like have like a certain taste of cake that you want. And so like basically let her know, and I think I hurt her feelings because I never had a cake again after that. Sorry, grandma, I love you though, baby. Moving on to the high school days. Okay. So I did play basketball in high school. This is my basketball picture in high school. I played basketball from, I was on the varsity team from ninth grade to senior year. And so I remember they wanted a little help on JV. And my aunt was like, y'all will never step foot on JV. I'm like, yeah, we is not going on nobody's JV. So I never played any type of JV. It was always varsity. Yes, and I was so good at basketball. Like, I could have took it all the way to the league for real, but my SAT scores have, yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother story, y'all. This right here is senior night. This is one of my favorite aunts. My boo is what I call her. She walked me down, and my grandmother, my dad's mom, they also walked me down on senior night for basketball. It was like, you know, the last home game and all that type of stuff. Senior night was definitely a vibe. It was so crazy because I ended up having my hair done up or whatever like that. But baby, after the game, what hair? Okay, I sweated that thing all the way out. This is me and my boo again for prom. This is my prom dress, y'all. I won't ever forget. I remember going to some store. I can't remember, but me and my cousin, we ended up both getting our dresses from there. I got a pink dress, as you can see. Her dress was purple. And my dress was really nice and elegant compared to what some of the girls was wearing back in prom days. My grandma would never, like a split coming all the way up, you know what I'm saying? Just a little top to cover the little tatas and the little sizes out, showing your belly and stuff like that. Yeah, my grandma was not. So my dress was real nice and ladylike because I've always been a lady. Graduation day, y'all. This was graduation. You couldn't tell me nothing. I made sure I wanted to wear heels. I had my heels on. I had a cute little dress on underneath my gown. I was just so excited to graduate because honestly, y'all, it was a struggle in high school. I was good with, you know, basketball and good at making honor roll, stuff like that. But baby, when it comes to those proficiency tests, you started out with proficiency tests, I think in the 8th grade. I'm no dummy, but when it comes to tests, I'm not a tester, okay? It literally took me from 8th grade to senior year to pass the proficiency test. And so I ended up having to take the proficiency test, I think, in like the summertime before my senior year started so I could make sure like I was going to be good. And luckily, thank God, I was able to pass it then. So yeah, that proficiency test was no joke, but I walked the stage though, and I got my graduation diploma. These are me and my favorite cousins, okay? The guy that I'm sitting next to is my bros and Jason. And y'all seen, if y'all would have watched the Christmas vlog when we basically like had Christmas for my brosins, Josh and Jason, that's them. That's my cousin Courtney. We was like Kobe and Shaq, okay? We was like Lisa Leslie and what was her name? Cynthia, is it Cynthia Cooper or something like that? Yeah. And then my bros and Josh. So this was like us, you know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, it was always us. Or they lived across the street from my grandmother's house, and it would always be like, can Jason and them spend the night? Can Courtney and them spend the night? And I just used to love when they spend the night. They would just come over across the street and just spend the night. We was always together. Like, these is like that's why I call them my brosin or my cousin, because it's my cousins, but they're like my brother and my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a bond. That's like siblings, okay? So shout out to them. I love them so much. These were my AAU days. I used to love AAU. AAU was definitely a vibe. I used to love staying in the hotels, traveling. It's so crazy because the girls that we was on the team with, I don't even see them today. I see probably a few, but outside of public, like, I probably don't even see them. I probably wouldn't even recognize them. But we had a really good time when it was AAU time. But look at me, hair done up, you know what I'm saying? I was still cute. This is me and my dad for the Gus Smacker. We have this Gus Smacker. It was like a 3-on-3 tournament, which I absolutely used to love. Now, this is the only year that I played in the Gus Smacker. And baby, I said I'll never play in the Gus Smacker again because first off, I got burnt up by the sun. And I wanted to look cute because there was so many good looking guys up there. I'm like, I'm not about to be looking like this. And you know what I'm saying? Because I had that mushroom that expanded when, you know what I'm saying, I was outside. But I won't ever forget the shoes that's on my feet is the Scottie Pippens. And I won't ever forget asking my dad, can I get the Scottie Pippens? These was the shoes that I wanted for the Gus Macker. And they literally did not match, not a thing I had on. Because our jerseys was, of course, white and red with some red shorts. And I had on some white and blue shoes. Shout out to me. Red, white, and blue. Okay. High school, I was the Statue of Liberty. This was for homecoming. I won't ever forget. I was the Statue of Liberty. We rode around several neighborhoods and I had to hold myself up, ride up on the back of that trailer like the Statue of Liberty. Somebody painted my face green. I think because I was the tallest one is why I was the Statue of Liberty. I don't know, but it was fun doing it. But yeah, this was my homecoming. I won't ever forget. Senior year too. That's me again for prom. I just wanted to show y'all a picture by myself because I was looking so cute. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And I did have a boyfriend in high school. He was 6'6". He played on the basketball team at a different high school. So I went to 2 proms, actually. But I think they was both on the same night. So we went to his prom first, and then we went to my prom. But it was definitely a good time. I'm not going to show y'all no pictures of him just because I am married. He's married. Respect. Y'all ain't going to see no exes. Okay? Period. Senior year. I won't ever forget my senior year picture. This is my senior year picture. I remember getting my hair done. I remember the outfits. I love this sweater. I remember I used to wear this sweater with my Timbs. I used to have like some light blue, baby blue Timbs or whatever. And my little stonewashed jeans. Oh yeah, I used to love this sweater. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing. But this was my senior year pictures. I remember going to like this park, taking pictures. So I got like pictures from like being outside, some pictures from inside. And my aunt that y'all saw that I called Boo, she ended up taking me to my senior pictures and they came out beautiful. All of my pictures. I was so proud of myself. College days. So I went to Wright State University. I love Wright State. So like I said, I could have really went to so many other schools. It's crazy because they wanted me to play basketball. But when I was in high school, I took the SAT, got a 15, a score of 15, and you're supposed to get a 17 to play for Division I. I got a 15. I'm like, my skills are too good where I feel like I don't need to be playing for no Division II. So I really just gave up basketball then, even though I could have like red shirt, like go to Division II, play a little bit, and then red shirt to Division I. But I guess that just wasn't in my plans, you know what I'm saying? But I went to Wright State. And I will never forget when I met my best friend, okay? So this is my best friend, Dana. This is my sister. She's also an Aquarius. Her birthday is January 23rd. We are ace boon coons, never fell out, been friends since 2002, okay? That's when I met her. And I won't ever forget because she actually came to school with some girls that she went to high school with that she was cool with, but the one chick that she went to school with was my neighbor. And so I met her first. And she was like, you want to hang out with me and my friends or whatever like that? So I was hanging out with them. And me and her had that bond. And we just been attached ever since. Okay, so that's me and my best friend, Dana, back in Wright State days. Okay, I used to have a quad all to myself. Yeah. College was the best times ever. Still that girl. I won't ever forget those pants. I used to love them pants. But this is my friend Rashonda. Shout out to Rashonda. We still friends to this day. Rashonda was that girl. She was like smart, but she was also like a hot mama a little bit, but not too hot. You know what I'm saying? She just had big tatas, so she know how to work them. You know what I'm saying? To get us to ride on the bicycles or whatever like that, a motorcycle, whatever. But I remember Rashonda used to come to my room and wake me up for school all the time. Like, we got class today, and I'd be knocked out because I was kicking and turning up not too long ago, the night before. You know what I'm saying? This was the group of girls. Honestly, I can't even remember all these girls, but I just love this picture. I was always so cute, okay? But this was the girls. This is definitely my best friend behind me, Dana. But yeah, I had so many nice, cool friends back in college. And it's like, once you like leave college and you ain't following them on Black Planet or whatever like that we had, it was just like, so like I said, if I saw them today, I probably wouldn't even recognize them. It's been so long. This right here is my sister Dana. Y'all see right here. And then Brittany. Brittany was real chill too. But this was on my birthday, y'all. This was on my birthday, 2003. This was my birthday. I remember me and my sister Dana, we got dressed up. We went over to the student union because of course we're in college. So I went over to the student union. We acted like we was eating out of the restaurant or whatever like that because they had some really good food at the student union. I remember this janitor, he came over and sang happy birthday to us. He was like, happy birthday to you. Like he was cutting it on the broom. He had the broom like his microphone and stuff. I was like, yes. Yeah, so that's me on my birthday. I had like little crimps and stuff like that in my hair. I remember that shirt. I wore a jean skirt and some suede boots that was that color of the shirt. They had like little frills at the end. I won't ever forget those boots. You can't tell me nothing. I got real dressed up on my birthday, okay? I don't play around with my birthday. And then this was my crew. This was my clique in college, okay? Like, these was my brothers and, of course, my sister Dana. Aaron, the one in the front that's doing like this, he from Cincinnati. Ian, the guy with the red and white jersey on, that's my brother too. We actually like kind of grew up together a little bit. And then the guy that's on the other side is, rest in peace to my dog Cameron. Okay, he from Cincinnati as well. This was, when you saw them, you seen me. When you seen me, you saw them. Okay, like that was my crew. That was literally my crew in college. I love them so much. All right, so then after college, this was the first time I ever went to Florida. This is my best friend, Dana, as y'all saw. I remember she ended up moving to Florida. Her family lived in Florida, so she ended up moving to Florida. Well, her dad at the time moved to Florida. And so she ended up moving to Florida to get away from her lame baby daddy. And so I helped her travel to move to Florida, and this was our picture that we had taken together. I used to love that little jean jumper dress. I sure did. Loved it. Then after college, y'all, Lord, this was my hood rat days, okay? This was my unhappy days, okay? I look like I may be happy, but baby, I was not, okay? I bleached my hair. My hair was so damaged. I was in an abusive relationship. This is a picture where I was in an abusive relationship with this guy for a while. And yeah, that was me. Chalking up the deuces. I really was trying to chalk up the deuces to him, but I did that. I did that. I was like, I'm not about to we're not about to do that. So yeah. Yeah. Then after that, I remember I dated this one guy, and he was always like, you need a model, you need a model. So he basically like got me into getting out there with the modeling game. So these are some of my portfolio modeling pics. You can't tell me nothing. I thought it was like really so super cute. I was super skinny because of my previous unhappy relationship. I lost a lot of weight. I was like 160 pounds. So this was 160 pound Mia, okay? But you can't tell me nothing. I remember this day getting myself together and prepared for my photo shoot. Yeah. And then this is another photo from my modeling days as well. That girl, period. And then lastly, y'all, this is my turn up days, okay? 2011 is when I found myself. So after the unhappy relationship, I jumped into another relationship that was like a rebound relationship. I really shouldn't have even been into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I should have just got to get me back, right? But after that relationship was over with, y'all, this is when I found myself, okay? Right here. I found who I was and became Mia. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just been up ever since, okay? But I was that girl. I was always turning heads. I stayed with heels on, even if I'm tall. I couldn't stand when people be like, why you got on heels and you tall? Because I can. And I will. And I am. Okay? And I'm going to. But you couldn't tell me nothing. I was that girl. I was always just, you know, like a showstopper every time, you know? So I just really like wanted to show y'all my photos, go down memory lane, let y'all know a little more about me. God has just been so good to me, and I just thank him for just loving me and keeping me here and just blessing me, especially today as a mother, you know, as a wife. I just thank him for just my life, okay? I thank him, I thank him, I thank him, I thank him for my family. I thank him for just everything that he has done, okay? So, y'all, I appreciate y'all. We're not going to keep it too long, but just wanted to show y'all some of my photos. Let me know if y'all want a little more. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of photos. Okay, we can go down memory lane. All right. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking and rolling with me. Again, if you are new here, I would love to have you. Feel free to subscribe. If not, please at least thumbs up for my birthday gift. That's what you can give me, is a thumbs up. And I'm gonna catch y'all until the next video. Bye, y'all.